Numerous people this year have announced that they will be canceling or postponing their concerts. This has been happening since January, and people now are still continuously canceling or postponing their concerts. This is happening to concerts all around the world, from Khaled's tour in Asia to Tomorrowland Winter in France to Mad Cool Festival in Spain and Life is Beautiful in Vegas. Due to COVID-19, artists have had to find alternative ways in order to hold concerts. The first alternative way was live stream concerts. This was when artists would stream from their homes and people all around the world would be able to watch these streams in the comfort and safety of their own homes. One of the most biggest event was the One World Together at Home concert, which was produced by Global Citizen and curated by Lady Gaga. This event lasted 8 hours and featured many famous artists such as John Legend, Charlie Puth, Kesha, Stevie Wonder, and the Rolling Stones. This event had more than 20 million viewers and raised almost $128 million to support healthcare workers fighting against the pandemic. Another alternative was virtual concerts. World-famous game Fortnite had a collaboration with Travis Scott where they virtually programmed Travis Scott to be inside of the game to hold a concert. These concerts lasted from April 23rd to 25th and was around 15 minutes long. There were 5 shows that were in America, Europe, Middle East, Asia, and Oceania. These concerts attracted more than 12 million viewers.
Drive-in concerts have been taking place quite frequently in the United States.
With the COVID-19 crisis, the music and hospitality industries are desperately searching for ways to entertain people while being safe. Garth Brooks recently held a drive-in concert for country fans and was reviewed by Taste of Country. Many people brought pop-up chairs and kept to the area around their cars as the sound was reliant on radios. Overall, it received mostly positive reviews, while some felt it wasn't enough for the $100 per car. Los Angeles Times has also reviewed the Fishbone and Ozomatli drive-in concert. Many SoCal natives were huge fans, and it provided an opportunity for families to spend time together out of the house. Many LA venues have become financially strained, and drive-in concerts bring in revenue. Many professionals have been stressed as the opportunities have been slim for music venues to bring in money. Smaller venues especially are struggling because they don't have the proper amount of space to allow people to social distance. Until the year 2022, we can expect to continue to see more drive-in concerts along with virtual performances. EDC was a huge hit online, and it provided a lot of opportunities for creatives that worked with many different materials such as lights and production to bring in more money for their business and present their artwork.
While concerts, musicals, and festivals have all been canceled for the 2020 calendar year, there have been many artists and music companies coming up with creative solutions. Some of these solutions include drive-in concerts, online live streams, virtual concerts and festivals, and online streaming of musicals like Hamilton on Disney+. These options allow people to sit back in the comfort and safety of their homes or cars and be immersed in the experience. While the online streaming options are obviously the safest bet, there have still been concerns for events like drive-in concerts with people not taking social distancing and wearing masks seriously. However, the United Kingdom has created a new alternative that might just be the saving grace for concert lovers. In Newcastle, England, over 2,500 concertgoers viewed a concert within their own individual pods. Each pod of 6 or less guests were spaced within social distancing guidelines. Many precautions were taken and enforced throughout the evening. Before entering, guests were required to wash or sanitize their hands while wearing their masks. Then, the track and trace system used by the United Kingdom government was used to scan tickets. Hand sanitizing stations were placed throughout among signs of the guidelines for the night. Masks were allowed to be removed while in the pod, but if you left the pod to go to the bar or to the restroom, it was required to be returned to its position on the face for face masks.
The United Kingdom held their first socially distanced concert post-outbreak of the coronavirus, which has halted many plans for not only concerts, but concerts in particular have been affected greatly, with no clarity on how or when we as a society can kind of get things back to normal again as safely as possible. The Virgin Money Unity Arena in the United Kingdom allowed for 2,500 attendees, spacing out the required 6 feet apart, to enjoy Sam Fender, which kicked off this concert as a very iconic moment in history for the United Kingdom.
Many in-person concerts in the United States have been struggling with social distancing and safety precautions due to the lack of security. This event specifically had security throughout and event production staff enforcing the rules and allowing the event to run smoothly. This event allows people to be able to go to a concert and have the experience without having to be around other people necessarily. The organization of it was also very well put together because of the separated pens, and that's what made this concert very successful.
Being socially distanced is very vital in these times. The new norm with social distancing and wearing a mask, it still doesn't feel quite normal yet, but with the compliance of everyone, we can really progress and start having these concerts take place again. With services provided at the UK's first concert post-COVID, it allowed a delivery service so people could really kind of stay in their bubble and avoid overcrowding. There was also structure and order when purchasing your ticket. You're allotted a specific time of arrival, um, again, to avoid overcrowding.